Settings walkthrough. Click Settings in the main menu screen. You will be taken to Settings menu. Screen Settings. Select Screen Settings. Here you can choose the language version, set the time and date, as well as calibrate the screen settings. Work Parameters. Select Work Parameters in the Setting menu. You'll see a list of parameters that can be changed and optimized to your needs. Pumping and pulsation cycle. Frequency of change between pumping and pulsation modes. A good starting point is to have 30 to 45 second intervals. Rinsing. How much time the rinsing with external water supply lasts. The purpose of rinsing is to flush all the residual dirt and cleaning media from the channel. It should be long enough to serve its purpose. Diagnostics. The flow rate measurement time. Make sure the time is long enough for the flow to stabilize, otherwise your results might be distorted. 45-second measurement is usually enough even for longer channels. Air blow. Setting of the compressed air blow time through the channel. One of the most important parameters. It has to be long enough to make sure all the residual liquid is pushed away from the channel. Too short air blow will result in mixing liquids in tanks, overflows, etc. Adjust the time to the length and diameter of your channels. Small diameters, due to high pressure losses, require longer exposure to compressed air. Filling tightness. The time the machine pumps compressed air into a channel to build up the pressure before closing the valves. Tightness. The time the machine holds and measures the pressure in the channel to see if there is any leakage. The longer the time, the more precise the measurement. Filling patency. The time the machine pumps compressed air into channels with return valves open to see if there is no clogging. 5 seconds is usually more than enough. Leakage. Time of water circulation inside the channel during the water-based leakage test. In order to increase the chances of spotting the leakage area, it is good to increase the time to several minutes. Minimum tightness test pressure. The minimum pressure that needs to be reached in order for the machine to proceed with the pressure test. If the compressor is not able to build up this pressure value, the test will be failed. Tightness test pressure delta. The allowable margin for pressure loss not causing the leakage detection for a channel. Set it to 0.1 bar to make it even more restrictive. Maximum patency test pressure. Maximum pressure remaining in the channel after releasing the pressure during the blockage test that will not define the channel as clogged. Nominal pressure. The air pressure used to power the pumps and pulsators can be also changed when setting the cleaning parameters in automatic and manual modes. Air blow pressure. The value of pressure used for blowing the channels with compressed air. Permissible liquid level change. This function is related to capacity probe option. It defines the height of liquid dropped in the container, not causing the leakage alarm. Setting it to low will cause the machine to trigger some false alarms, so be cautious. Time ramp for pressure. The time required for the pressure to reach its nominal value from 0 bars and rising. Temperature set. The maximum heater temperature. Temperature hysteresis. The temperature drop range triggering the heater activation. Turn off the heater when the process is over. If marked, the machine will turn off the heater upon ending the process, so that no additional power is drawn when machine is inactive. Process parameters. There are 3 levels of access to the machine. The highest level allows users to create additional accounts, as well as gives access to all the parameters of the machine. They are also allowed to change the parameters. When logged in as a user with standard access, you will be only allowed to see and change a limited number of parameters. Basic access does not allow changing any parameters. Cleaning auto stop reference. The percentage of the reference flow that causes the machine to stop the cleaning process. This parameter is used in automatic mode only. If you set this value to 95%, the machine will stop cleaning once the 95% of the reference value saved in the database is reached. Machine status. Here you will find some statistics information about the machine. There is a dedicated timer for pulsators, diaphragm pumps and rotary pump, giving us the overall number of working hours for each component. You can also see how many hours the cleaning media has been in use. Network settings. Here you can add operators' telephone numbers so that in case of alarm, they receive a text message informing them about the problem. Text message is also sent when the process is over. Remember to put the SIM card into the modem, otherwise the machine will not be able to communicate with the user. The SIM card has to be without a PIN code. Click Add User button and enter operator's name and phone number. Remember to start with plus followed by a country-specific prefix. Then enter the language in which the messages are to be sent. Once the user's phone number has been saved, click SMS test and alarm SMS test and see if you have received a text message on your mobile. You will be able to see if the text messages have been sent in the SMS CNT. Adding media. You can define the names of media used in both tanks. This information will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. Select the media type from the list. The name at the bottom will change. You can also change the name of the media used. To do this, select the media from the list and then click the blank space below Edit button. Change the name and press Enter to confirm. Then select the name from the list. Adding a new user. You can create separate accounts with different access levels to the machine functions. First, define the new user name and access level. You can choose from three different access levels: standard, extended, and admin. Create a unique password for the created account.